Every man can stay together. We have idea. This idea make our community. Also, welcome to Russia. Chris.
It's the way he tells them.
One big difference between Russia and England, you know, I have too much coal. You know, maybe 500,000 Russian lives here in England. Everybody try to call me, Vlad, give it to me, tickets by free. No. I have here my partner, best promoter of England. Call him, he ready to sell. This is the difference between our country.
Did you get the answer to your question about the family? Are there any more questions?
I'd like to know, members of the media here, what is the like the political relationship between Russia and the United Kingdom right now?
Strange.
Not good.
Strange. Very strange.
So, okay, so I guess then you have the flags will be walking into the ring.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, and I would say that for the United Kingdom.
Also, Chris, when it's for Eubank Jnr. to get British people behind him.
Well, I think.
With the flag, that would be a very good suggestion to come to the ring with the British flag.
Well, if Mr. Dmitry is going to bring his, then we will bring ours. And certainly so we will have in Junior, I think, a very good representative to the United Kingdom, as I'm sure Mr. Dmitry will be for the USSR. Is this the right time?
Russia.
Russia. Okay.
Yeah.
No disrespect. It's just
It won't be a cold war, it'll be a hot war.
Okay. It'll be hot, yes.
For right now, the sparring is in Manchester. If for any reason the sparring stops, then I may go back down to Brighton. But sparring is key. I keep saying it, and you know they've got you know a decent setup up there in terms of people I can get in the ring and train with. So for right now, that's where we are.
How are you someone with your time in Vegas?
Vegas, you know, that was just a New Year's thing out there. You know, I didn't do, you know, ticked over, but it wasn't for training purposes. You know, that's something that eventually we'll probably have to start looking at setting up future training camps out there because you know the levels of training and facilities and sparring partners is, you know, it's far above anything I can get over here. But what I'm getting right now is more than I need to deal with Dmitry.
What I'll do, Mike, I speak with Joe Gallagher every day, the manager and trainers, Smith Brothers. I deal with them every day. I speak to them every day about what's happening. And so that's a spot. Just right for this one question for Vlad as well. How high is Dmitry's profile in Russia? How big
It's Dmitry, his example. You know, we have a lot of boxers. We have a very good story of Russian boxing. We have a lot of good quality Russian fighter. You know, Dmitry is best example. He's best product of our boxing school. Right now, he stay 100% in top 5. You know, we have Povetkin, Lebedev, Drost. We have two Chudinov brother. Also, a big motivation. It's also a question for Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank motivate a lot of British fighter coming to the boxing. You know, it's a big reason why Dmitry Chudinov stay here, because a lot of Russian kids wants to come to boxing gym. You know, this is a big result of his activity. How many people coming to your gym?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
We have a fair few. There's a lot of people, I suppose, who do ask for me to actually mentor them, and I suppose we have over the years been able to, I suppose, ignite a little interest in the boxing field.
Yeah.
I suppose speaking about the Warriors Code seems to resonate well with young men, and so to the parents of young men.
Yeah. I have official invitation to Chris Eubank Sr. to Russia. Okay? Anytime, welcome.
That's really kind, and I'd very much like to take you up on that.
Okay.
Let's keep the friendship talk until after the fight. Huh? Me and him have got a job to do. Then you can be friends after.
No, we have a joke about it, you know.
This isn't a joke. This is my career. No joking.
Easy.
Okay, let's start to talk. Junior. Yeah.
Sorry, one more question.
Chris, you seem to be taking this very seriously, which is great. Do you think Dimitri's not taking it seriously now?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, his demeanor is he's a nice guy, or he's playing a nice guy role. But it doesn't matter how nice you are. You're fighting an Englishman in England, so nobody in those two arenas is going to want you to win. They're going to be booing, and you've got to be ready for that. And on top of that, I'm going in there, looking to take everything you have. So
maybe it is,
aside, this is going to be a very serious thing.
I have one thing, my personal, it's one honest man. Maybe it's too early, but it's a greater things. It's my career in my style. When I with love, with honor, take this challenge from you family. Is
just
for me.
There's no
Of course. It's great. It's a great. Because you know what, in our world sometimes people said, oh, some champion boxing only those home, right? But for me it's a great opportunity to go to your home, your territory, fight with you, right? So it's great for me. It is greatest happy. Though it's great to test, prove by myself, but especially by myself, who I am.
To prove to everybody you can.
Everybody, yes, but first time it's interesting for me personally, how I can boxing in your territory. It's great.
Let me tell you, I can't wait until I get an opportunity to represent England, going to a different country and fighting one of their top guys. That is, I'm gonna milk that.
Today, 2 days ago, I watched a press conference in same situation. Fighter Julius Francis tell Mike Tyson about English territory in press conference.
Did you used to be a stand-up comedian before you?
Yeah, in press conference he looks same. He talk about English territory. Don't make deal to your shoes.
What's that?
Story regarding shoes for Julius Francis? He made deal before to fight.
What deal was that?
Huh. Ask your father.
He got the newspapers on the sword. He had the daily responsibility.
I hope daily.
Well, gentlemen, make no mistake, we have two young men here who are of considerable talent, who both have considerable potential to actually contend against the very best in the world. And this is a very serious contest. The demeanor of Mr. Dmitry, Mr. Chudinov, is good. It's decent. It's honorable, and it's a word he's used many times, of which is very good, especially to our broadsheets. For those of you who are in the audience who actually
read,
who write for the broadsheets. So he's acting with a great deal of respect. Certainly, Junior is on fire, as you can hear. In fact, I can't remember him being so intense in terms of being so public about his desire to, it seems, inflict a great deal of controlled and decent violence against this young man, who obviously is of considerable repute, having the WBA interim championship belt. And so it's going to be fireworks, and it's going to be a great night. And I think you should, in actual fact, see if you can get more seats, because 7,000 or 8,000 doesn't seem to be enough.
Yes, we get more in. But we got, just so you know, what's more key to this fight, and what Chris has said I agree with, but what is more key to it? Chris Eubank Jr. wants to fight Billy Joe Saunders again. He's got to win this fight. That is what this fight's about. That's the key to this fight. If he slips up on this one, that goes out the window. So he's got to be focused. You listen to him, he's focused. That's what this fight about. And this guy here, Dmitry, he's not come to roll over. He's proud. He comes from a tough background of fighting. He's a tough fighting background. Good stable of fighters who are looked after by Vlad. He's coming here to not give up his belt. There's so much on the line here for everyone, and it's and I think it's for British boxing. If the decisions go the way that go Chris's way, it sets up some fabulous fights for this year. The fights that the fans want to see. That's what this is about. Getting through this guy.
I'd like to add that if Junior should victor in this contest, then your invitation, we could actually have a rematch, perhaps in Russia. What do you think, Frank? Could you take care of that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Could you co-promote it with me?
Of course I would.
Fantastic.
Me and the profits and the losses together on that. Alan, you had a question.
Yeah, could I just ask you about Dmitri's last fight? It was a curious venue, opening fight show in Seconds. What was that?
You know how many people coming to this fight?
Yeah, it's
100,000.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
We made this thing together in Russian territory, Crimea, Sevastopol. Yeah. 100,000 people coming to open area, stay. You have a fight in England when 100,000 people coming to the fight.
No.
Yes, for his fight. But previous year we made a record, but we not invite your book, because this book is very special, Guinness book. They want, they want advance before. They don't have a representative who is ready to come to our bike show. That's why they not come. That's why they not fix our record. In previous year, in his fights, they 250,000 people in Stalingrad. We have a here fighter who is much more popular in Russia, of De La Hoya in Mexico. He made this record. This is story. In previous summer we made together bike show and boxing match. It's 2 days. A lot of people coming of same place, but anyway.
That's a great story, man. Now tell me what you're gonna do to me on the night. Let's hear it. How you
Yeah,
gonna beat me?
100%.
No. I asked him, not you.
No. We found no. How I can say you about that? Maybe in the ring.
Yeah, I know you said that, but we're telling people about fights and stuff like this. We want to hear about the fight.
Hank says, how are you going to win? How are you going to win?
You asked me how I win you.
Yeah, you're going to knock him out. You're going to win on points. What do you think you're going to do?
I told you. You don't understand me. Talking not my best side.
I'm not saying to
Not
talk
my best
trash.
side.
I'm asking you a genuine question. How are you going to beat me? That's all.
Just beat you.
Just gonna beat
Just beat you. I came here for to beat you. That's it. Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
I'd love to. I can't wait.
Yeah. Enjoy in the ring. And right now, enjoy.
Any more words, comedian?
No, comedian. I want to introduce one fighter from England who is have a fight in same show with Dmitry in Sevastopol. Patrick Mendy. Yeah. We have a fighter from England who have a fight with 100,000 people.
That's good.
I mean, it seems to me, as a former fighter, it seems to me that this young man's style is one of the old school and the art, the craft of boxing. And what's very interesting to me is that Christopher he genuinely is a fighter, but has a great ability to box. And I'd very much like to see him use that ability and for him to beat Dmitry at his own game, which would make it a very, very interesting fight. I mean,
it will be because I've seen obviously a lot of both of the guys, and styles make fights. Christopher won't have to go looking for him, and he won't have to go looking for Christopher. You know, that's how it'll be. It will be. You know, the styles will turn it into a cracking little fight, a big fight. From what I'm hearing up in Manchester, with young Christopher, he's been working on lots of things, and it'd be quite interesting to see if he can put those into practice on the night.
yes, Patrick.
Yeah. And you spar all the time.
I know what they're gonna do in the ring. So like probably if I was getting all this reason why you get to Ross this part.
Excellent.
Sometimes it's good to be they call like they're not the joke, but let them drive you away. They're the excuse.
Thanks, Patrick. Are there any more questions? Yes.
Something to get to the show to look him out. As a consequence, perhaps you would be fined about halfway along with the
No, this guy is a completely different fight to Billy Joe. You know, I had to figure him out. With him, I know what he's going to do. You know, at the end of the day, you can have all the game plans in the world, but once you get in there, you're gonna realize what you need to do. And that's what happened in the last fight. I realized that the boxing with him, it was too even. I needed to do something that was going to put me in front of him. So once I started pressing, he couldn't handle it. But I did start too late, and that's a mistake I would never make.
Any more questions, or are we done, fellas?